Good morning. This is our last assembly on the value of pride. This week's focus is I show pride in the achievements of others. So here are two quotes telling you why it's a good reason to be proud of the achievements of others. And this one says, one of the sanest, surest and most generous joys of life comes from being happy over the good fortune of others. And this one says, when others succeed, you should be happy. If they can do it, so can you. The success of others does not in any way lessen the chances of you succeeding. If anything, it should motivate you to keep pushing forward. So both of those quotes say, be happy for the success of others, for the achievements of others. If somebody else can succeed in something, then so can you. So you just need to make the effort, you just need to keep trying, and you will achieve. So let's have a think about achievements. Have a look at the following pictures and have a think, what does the picture show? What's been achieved? And how might the person who's achieved that feel? So what have they achieved? Well, they've learned to tie their shoelaces, which is a very complicated thing to do. So how might the person feel if they've learned to tie the shoelaces for the first time? Hopefully they feel proud of themselves. What about this picture? What's the person achieved? Well, it looks like they're learning to swim with floats. So it's all part of the process to learn to swim without floats, but this is a big achievement. So they should feel pleased with themselves and proud. What about the boys in this picture? What have they achieved? Well, they've finished and possibly won a race, and they both look like they feel really happy and really proud. And in this picture, it looks like somebody's learning to write, which is a really important achievement. What about this picture? What's the person in this picture managed to do? Well, it looks like they've learned to sort different coins. So again, they should feel proud of themselves. When you see someone achieve something, you can feel different feelings about it. The good way to feel is to feel happy and proud for them. Allow yourself to be happy about their success and about their achievements, because that doesn't always happen. Sometimes people might feel annoyed or jealous, but they're very negative feelings. They don't help the person that's achieved something, but even more than that, they don't help you. So you should recognise that when somebody's learned to do something new or to do something for the first time, that these achievements take effort, they take determination, and they take time to practice. You should recognise that and be proud for that person about what they've achieved. So this story is about when people did not feel proud of other people's achievements, but instead they felt annoyed and jealous, and they tried to destroy it. So a long time ago, in an Italian town, they built a beautiful tower which was admired by everyone passing through. A little further down the road, in a different town, they had built a tower of similar beauty. The two towers were equally well known. But the people of the second town were envious, and they planned to destroy the neighbouring tower so that it wouldn't take attention away from their own. One dark night they came to the tower with picks and shovels and began to quietly damage its foundations. The next morning the tower was leaning slightly, but nobody seemed to notice. The same happened for the following few days, until a little girl who was passing by pointed up at the tower and said, "I think that the tower was going to fall down." And everyone around looked closely and could see that she was right. Nervousness spread through the town. They tried lots of solutions to try to straighten the tower, but nothing seemed to work. Then One day, the same little girl was walking past again, and she leant her arm on the side of the tower to rest. She felt the tower trembling slightly amid the sound of creaking and groaning, and when she took her hand off it, the movement and the noises stopped. When she put it back on again, the same happened. The girl spent a while doing this until she was completely certain of what she had discovered. The tower is ticklish. She ran to get some flowers and plants, and she planted them right next to the tower. Now, if the tower leant over any further, it would be tickled by the petals and leaves of those plants. Being a ticklish tower, it would then have to return back to where it had been. In this way, the girl managed to make sure that the tower didn't collapse, but still kept it leaning a little. The fact that it was leaning made it even more famous, and this taught a fine lesson to the envious people of the neighbouring city. Being jealous types, they tried to copy the lean of the first tower, but they couldn't do it, and the tower ended up collapsing, leaving the city not only without a tower, but also without a city hall. So that story shows that it's really important to be happy for other people's achievements and certainly not jealous of other people's achievements. So what ways can we show pride in other people's achievements? Well, smile at them, be happy for them, celebrate with them, for example with a high five, or cheer for them, or give them a round of applause, some different ways. Tell them well done. Tell them that you think that they've done a good job and that you're proud of them. And be happy for them. So this week, think about the achievements of other people. Think about the effort that they put in and how they might feel, and show pride in the achievements of others.